तो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल 4 6 एंड विद किड्स। सो आज हम आप यहाँ पर आ चुके हैं एक नई वीडियो के साथ। और दुबई में गर्मी काफ़ी ज़्यादा है। सो मंडे का दिन, आरसीबी वर्सेस दिल्ली। सो देखते हैं क्या होता है। मेरे साथ है हमारे एनालिस्ट मोविक जैन। सो मोविक, आपका क्या कहना है इस गेम पर?
Yes, Kira, this is going to be another exciting contest. It will be actually a contest between two batting teams, like Delhi Capitals batting lineup and RCB's batting lineup. Both batting lineups are really very, very strong and they have proven their worth in this season. The concern for Delhi Capitals is for the opening because Prithvi Shaw is showing considerable amount of form, but Shikhar Dhawan is getting those 15-20 runs and not being able to convert them into a big score. But that is one concern for Delhi Capitals in terms of batting. And if we move to RCB's batting lineup, I think the worry sign which we all had as an Indian cricket fan was to see Virat Kohli amongst runs. And in the last game, okay, he had a slow start, but he had made it sure that he was there till the end to complete the innings, and some sort of excitement for the Kohli fans that he has scored a half century, maybe a beginning of a rise of Kohli again in the season.
यस यस, आप बोल सकते हो उसके लिए। बट हाउ वुड यू रेट देवदत्त पडिक्कल्स परफॉर्मेंस? बिकॉज वो ओपनर यंगस्टर आया है टीम में एंड वो पूरा पूरा इनिंग खेल के जा रहा है, एंड तक आपको मैच विनिंग इनिंग देते जा रहा है हर एक मैच में। तो उसके बारे में क्या बोलूं?
I'm really impressed by the way Devdutt Padikkal has performed. This particular lad was supposed to be in their lineup since last year. I have been following him since last couple of years in his domestic as well as other tournaments which he's been playing. So not just me, many people wanted him to come into the RCB lineup and specifically in the top order. And they made a great move by making him as an opener. That to it, Aaron Finch, another experienced Australian T20 batsman who is a top T20 batsman right now. So I think the way he has shown maturity while playing his innings, he's not playing those rash shots or something like that. He's building his innings. He knows which bowlers to target, which not, and it is evident that in the last four innings, it was just one odd innings where he scored one run and was dismissed. He has scored 350s, so maybe something big in making from RCB's camp.
यस ऑफ कोर्स। एंड हाउ वुड यू रेट आरसीबीज बॉलिंग? बिकॉज लास्ट ईयर तक उनका कंसर्न यही था कि मेरी बॉलिंग अच्छी नहीं है, मेरी टीम की बॉलिंग अच्छी नहीं हो रही है, रन आप वो कितने भी बना ले बट डिफेंड नहीं कर पा रहे। एंड दिस ईयर नवदीप सैनी एंड चहल, नवदीप सैनी कंटिन्यूसली बॉलिंग ओवर 140 प्लस, एंड चहल का तो खैर उनका चलता ही रहता है, वो विकेट्स लेते ही है। सो उसके बारे में आपका क्या बोलना है?
I'm really impressed by the way Navdeep Saini has bowled this season. Because to be honest, Chahal had situation and the conditions favorable to him. So it was expected out of him to bowl well. Or to be honest, because the ball is spinning and he's also bowling in the afternoon game in Rajasthan game. He was bowling in the afternoon. So it was expected that Chahal has to bowl well. But Navdeep Saini, the way he has bowled, he's matured a lot from the last year's Navdeep Saini, which we saw in RCB's lineup, and this year are two different stories. Major impact of this is because of his international experience he has got. He went to New Zealand tour. He bowled there. He bowled the death overs over there, and spent time with quality of Bumrah, Mohammad Shami. So experience-wise, learning bhi ho gaya hai unka, and which is on display by the way he's bowling. He's bowling. He knows when to bowl his Yorkers. He knows when to bowl those length balls, the one which skids on. So he is a perfect package which RCB always needed in a seam bowler.
यस यस।
And the best part is he's an Indian bowler.
यस, इंडियन बॉलर 140 प्लस कर रहा है तो एक्साइटमेंट आता ही है वो कि काफी टाइम बाद ऐसा दिखता है। आए हैं बीच में मोहम्मद शामी एंड बुमराह करते हैं, बट स्टिल इनका पेस कुछ ज्यादा ही हिट हिट करता है इनका बॉल। एंड आप, ये तो बात हो गई आरसीबी की। सो आप दिल्ली के बारे में क्या बोलना चाहेंगे? कगिसो रबाडा का परफॉर्मेंस एंड अमित मिश्रा आल्सो डूइंग वेल फॉर देम, एंड ऑफ कोर्स नॉजे, वो भी काफी अच्छा कर रहे हैं उनकी टीम के लिए। उनका बॉलिंग लाइनअप के बारे में आप क्या बोलना चाहोगे? बिकॉज दे आर परफॉर्मिंग रियली वेल।
So whenever we were talking about Delhi Capitals, we were focused on batting so far. Suddenly the bowling has started, and to be honest, in the game against Sharjah, I swear Shreyas Iyer might have had a mini panic attack when it was Yon Morgan and Rahul Tripaঠি's partnership trying to take game away. So I think the way specifically Norgay bowled that second last over in the 19th over, where he gave away, I guess, 5 or 6 runs and picked the important wicket of Jon Morgan. I think Norgay is one of those lads which is going to lead, because Rabada always needed some support in the bowling. He was the lone warrior in the bowling team for the Delhi Capitals. He has got another pace partner in Norgay, and I don't see this combination being touched unless and until there is an injury case or some very poor form next 3-4 games, which is highly unlikely by the way these two guys are bowling. And moving to spin department, in the last game, of course, Ashwin came back, but he was not that, and we cannot blame him as well. He came out of injury. He was bowling at Sharjah, nothing in favor of him. So it was going to be difficult for him. But I think the problem which Shreyas Iyer encountered was when Amit Mishra was injured. So to fill in those overs, but they were fortunate enough. They had Marcus Stoinis to fill in those overs. So I think overall the bowling looks pretty good. The pace of Kagiso, Rabada, and Norgay, and also with the inclusion of Harshal Patel. I was looking forward to see Ishant Sharma, to be honest, but even Harshal Patel bowled really well. He has the best part about this guy. He has good variations, which was very effective for him, and he got those wickets in the Sharjah game, which is very difficult to get wickets over there, by the way. And I think spin they'll have to make a call either by going with either Amit Mishra or Ravi Ashwin, or if they have to fit in both, then they'll have to ensure that the top six are pretty heavy in batting.
Yes, Delhi looked like a balanced side to be honest, and इसलिए वो टेबल टॉप पे भी हैं अभी. ये साल की दिल्ली कुछ अलग ही है, and उनका हैशटैग भी है नई दिल्ली. सो लेट्स सी क्या करते हैं दिल्ली ये साल. आरसीबी भी अच्छा ही कर रहे हैं, दोनों टॉप ऑफ द टेबल हैं अभी. सो लेट्स सी क्या होता है. एंड मूविंग टुवर्ड्स बेस्ट 11s. सो आप क्या चेंजेस देखना चाहेंगे दोनों टीम में? फर्स्ट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट आरसीबी.
RCB, I think, would not want to change anything from their team, because they've got a winning combination. They have got two good openers in Devdutt Padikkal and Aaron Finch. At one down, of course, Virat Kohli getting some form, followed by AB de Villiers. So top four mein to kuch hona nahi hai change. Moving on, the all-rounder, they have Shivam Dube. They are not going to leave him by any means, because he is bowling well, he is batting well. He's doing his role properly. So number 5, Shivan Dube. Gurkeerat Maan is the one likely slot where they might want to change or not. Because honestly, he has not got enough opportunities to even showcase what he can do. But I think if you want to keep him there, so you need to ensure that he is one of those who's going to play those 10-15 balls and score 30-35 runs. So that's what role would be at that particular position. And they have good all-rounders in Washington Sundar. I think they'll not want to change that as well. Probably if Chris Morris is fit, so they might look to change him from Udana, because no, I don't see any problem in Udana playing in the 11. But when you add Chris Morris, you just add another batting layer to the team. And the way he bowls those length deliveries, the ball will also skid. So which we have seen in this IPL in the Dubai and Abu Dhabi conditions, that ball is skidding very well, which is being exploited well by players like Mohammad Shami, Kagiso, Rabada, even Norgay. So I think this is the only change they might want to look at. And rest I think Zampas, Chahal needs to stay together. They are bowling well, and even Navdeep Singh.
Yes, and what about Delhi?
Delhi might want to, think if they can add somehow Alex Carey instead of Shimron Hetmyer. Because no offense, but Shimron Hetmyer has not been to its best so far. And the number at which he is going to bat is always going to be number 4 or 5. Or probably even 6 at times. So I think he's a top order batsman. If you're not able to utilize him at the top, I think he's being underutilized in the lower middle order. There you might need people like Alex Carey who can come in and just go from the ball 1. Rest their bowling looks fine unless and until they might want to, change again. Instead of Ravi Ashwin or Amit Mishra, you may want to bring in Akshar Patel back, considering he's also a good fielder.
यस, तो देखते हैं क्या होता है, क्या चेंजेस पिक करते हैं टीम्स. दोनों टीम्स काफी स्ट्रांग लग रहे हैं, जीत के भी आ रहे हैं, टॉप ऑफ द टेबल भी है. सो मूविंग टुवर्ड्स आवर लास्ट सेगमेंट, दोनों टीम में से आप कौन सा एक एक प्लेयर चूज करोगे जो मैच परफॉर्मर बनेगा आपके हिसाब से?
I think from Delhi it will be. I'm taking this call based on his current form. Their captain Shreyas Iyer, and from RCB, I think this is a tough one because considering the game would be in Dubai, and also seeing that all top four has either at least 150 has been scored by the top four, so the batting looks very good. But I want to take a chance by going ahead and giving this to Washington Sundar. Reason being, he's been economical bowler so far for them. It's just about time he starts picking up wicket now.
Yes. सो ये थे हमारे बेस्ट 11 एंड आवर टॉप पिक्स. सो आपके कुछ चेंजेस रहेंगे या आपका जो बेस्ट 11 रहेगा वो आप कमेंट कर सकते हो इस वीडियो में. एंड डू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब, एंड विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.
Bye, guys.